Okay, good morning, students. We are here with again with new class. Today we gonna learn equations, linear equations in two variable. That is our next topic. Uh, so let's start. Okay. Okay. Class 9, linear equation. Okay, in two variables. It's very connected topic to our last topic, that was polynomial. How it is connected? Because it's very small difference between a polynomial and an equation. Okay, like ax square plus bx plus c. It is a quadratic polynomial or a trinomial with ABC as a variable and ABC as a constant and x as a variable with different power. Now this we are called a polynomial. Now remember this thing that a polynomial does not have a fixed value. Okay, since it is a combination of variable, it varies when value varies. Okay, there are only zeros which are based on the degrees of the polynomial, but the polynomial does not have any fixed value. Okay, it can be vary if x varies. So this is a polynomial, but if a polynomial will have, or an expression, algebraic expression will have a fixed value, then it will become an equation. That is the only difference between a polynomial and an equation. An equation has an algebraic expression which is having a fixed value, but a polynomial does not. Since there are three important words are here, that is linear equation and variable, two variable. Linear, what is linear equation? Okay, linear equation is an equation which is consisting degree 1 only. There is no other power than 1 or less power it is can have. Like ax plus b equals to 0 is a linear equation of one variable because x is the only variable, a and b we can take as a constant. Like 3x plus 4 is equals to 0. Likewise, if we move on, there can be several types of linear equation. With two variables we are added on with another variable y here and a constant if you want. Okay. See, a constant can be 0. It's no problem with that also. Okay. So this is the type of our linear equation of two variables. Okay. Now there are some problems of finding the values for the equation. Okay, let us see how to find it. And in that context, we are using a Cartesian plane also to show the values of the equation on the graph. Let us see some more examples of that. Now suppose there are two friends. Okay, two friends who are actually contributing different amount of money for a relief fund, suppose a prime minister relief fund. Okay, so how to form equation with that value? Okay, like suppose two friends are here. I am taking us as Smita and Sneha. Okay, two girls I took. Now suppose Smita have paid 3 times an amount to Pradhan Mantri Relief Fund and Sneha has paid 2 times. Together they have paid total 750 rupees in Pradhan Mantri Relief Fund. So how to show that with the help of equation that 3 times x value of Smita, 2 times y value of Sneha, because their amount can be varied. That's why we took different variables here. And total 750 rupees they have collected. So this will be the form of an equation. Okay, it is representing the linear equation of two variables. Okay, that you can make it with a difference. Like suppose you are buying grain and a rice together, okay, rice and wheat, suppose we purchase from the market, and they don't have the same rate. It may be possible they have same rate, but uh, generally they have different rates, and different amount we will purchase. 5 kilo of rice we will purchase, and 10 kilo of wheat suppose we are purchasing, and that cost is 1000 rupees suppose. So 5 times the value of x, which is for the wheat, rice, and 10 times the value of the wheat. Together we can join them so that it results 1000 rupees. So that's how you can make different equations with a different context and the different situation. Now, how to find the solution for a particular equation, that is the thing we need to discuss now. Suppose in your NCERT it is various examples have been given. A few examples I want to mention you. Like in exercise 4.1, there is a question of how pen and a notebook cost together can be form an equation. Okay. I wanted you to try a few of the examples which is given before the exercise. So first try them all, and then try to attempt the question which is given into exercise. Okay. Now let us see few examples, few questions from your textbook. Okay. Suppose the first question of your first exercise, chapter 4. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. That is the statement. What is the statement? The cost of the notebook is double the cost of a pen. And what it says further is write a linear equation to variable and represent this statement. And there is a hint also that take the cost of the notebook as x and the cost of the pen as y. So let us take, let the cost of the notebook be x rupees, okay, and the cost of the pen be y rupees. Now, according to question, what it says, it says that the cost of notebook, that means our x, is equals to double of y, that means 2 into y. Okay, this will show us the linear equation x equal to 2y. Okay, now here we can find different solution for that equation, but I am not solving this. We will take another example. Okay, and with that we can understand how to find the solution. Like suppose I am taking a small equation like 2x plus 3y equals to 5. Now how to find its solution? It's very easy. What you should do, rather than expecting different values from x and y, what we are doing here is one variable we can take as independent and another we can take as dependent. Okay, so here what we are doing is we can transpose this 2x to other side. So this will become 5 minus 2x, and then this 3 will transpose, so that y value will we can find the value of y from this arrangement. Okay, now in this arrangement what you need to do is you just need to keep the value of x, you will get the value for y. Like you can keep x equals to 1 here, y will automatically come 5 minus 2 1s are 2 upon 3, that means 5 minus 2 is 3 by 3 is 1. Okay, so we can make a chart here, table, in that x and y value we are keeping and how it comes. We keep in the place of x we kept 1 and the value we got as y is 1. Again we are keeping another value, we are keeping x equal to 0 here. So our y will be 5 minus 2 into 0 by 3. that means 5 minus 0 is 0 by 3, that is 5 by 3. So we kept here 0, so we got 5 by 3. Now we are keeping here 2. Okay, so y will be 5 minus 2 ones are 2, that will be 3, 5 minus 2 ones are 2 twos are 4, that will be the 1 by 2. So we kept here, in the place of x we kept 2, the value we got 1 by 2. So likewise, we can find different solution for the different equation by this type of suitable arrangement. You can also transpose y, no problem with that also. It depends on what kind of equation is given to us. Okay, accordingly we can do. We can try it with the different equations how to solve. Now, let me tell you how to find a point whether it is a solution of given equation or not. Let us see that now. Okay. In that book also, there are some questions also to find the variable value like ABC. You need to just compare the equation with the our proper linear equation, which is ax plus by equals to c. Ax plus by equal to c. This is the proper equation we are having as a linear equation. Like if you need to find the value for different thing, 2x plus 3y equals to 0.95 bar, we can just compare this with ax plus by equal to c. So that our a is 2, our b is 3 and our c is 0.95 bar. So that's how we can find the value for the ABC value, constant value, with the help of comparison. Okay. In further exercise, we are having few of the questions like we need to check whether the given points are the solution for the given equation. In that, what you need to do, let's see that now. See, there is a question given which is written as a there is a equation is x minus 2y equals to 4. This is the equation given in exercise 4.2 question number 3, and there are several points given like 0, 2, 2, 0, okay, 4, 0, root 2, 4, root 2, and one more point is here is 1 bar. Now we need to check which of the points from the following is the solution for the equation. What you need to do is always compare the points as xy. So we can compare it with xy. So by taking first point, our x will be 0 and our y is 2. Now just keep the value here on LHS. Okay, and see whether this RHS will come or not. Like I am keeping here x value is 0 minus 2, y value is 2. That is resulting 0 minus 4, and as you know 0 minus 4 is minus 4, and minus 4 is not equal to the plus 4. That's why it is not the solution. So we can write at the last, it's not a solution. It's not a solution for the equation. That's how we need to find out. Next point is 2, 0. Now we are keeping in the place of x 2 and in the place of y 0. Our first point is x, second point is y. I am keeping it here 2 minus 2 into 0. Now 2 minus 2 zeros are 0, 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 is not equal to 4. So this is also not the solution. Not the solution for the equation. Third point we are keeping now, in the place of x we are keeping 4, in the place of y we are keeping 0. Now 4 into 2 minus 2 into 0, that is 4 minus 0. 4 minus 0 is 4, 4 equals to 4, is satisfied. Here it is an RHS terminology, that means that 4, 0 is the solution, for the equation. Likewise we can try it with root 2, 4, root 2 and 1, 1. I am showing you root 2, 4, root 2 because few of the students can find surd difficult, but it is not difficult. Once you will come in school, I'll teach you how to solve surd also. Because surd is a different concept. We are not having that much cert questions in our NCERT book right now. That's why we didn't practice it well. But once you come to school, I will try to teach you that also. Now, we are putting x equal to root 2 and y equal to 4 root 2. Now, we are keeping the values in the equation, which is x minus 2y. Now, y is having 4 root 2, that's why I am keeping 4 root 2 into 2. 4 2s are, it will become 8 root 2, because whole number will be multiplied with the whole number. Root 2 minus 8 root 2 is minus 7 root 2, which is not obviously equals to 4. Okay, that's why this is also not a solution. So that's how you can solve and find the solution for the given equations. Okay, now I am showing you how to solve an equation and plot the graph. That is very important topic point. How to form a graph for the given equation. Let us see one example for that. Now I'm running this. Now see, I'm taking one example. Let us take one equation like 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. This is our equation. Okay, we need to plot a graph for this equation. How to plot the graph for this equation? We are first transposing 3x to the other side. 4y becomes 12 minus 3x. Then we transpose this 4 to other side. So y becomes 12 minus 3x by 4. Now we'll keep the value. Okay, so I am making a table here for x and y. For graph you need at least 3 solutions. I am taking 4 here because it will give you the keen observation of the graph. If you take 2 or less points, then graph will not be clear, because it, from which points it is passing through, that will not clear. So that's why you need to take at least 3 points. Remember that. Now see, I am taking here 0 first, so that 3 zeros are 0. 12 minus 0 is 12. 12 by 4 is 3. 4 3s are 12. Okay. Again I am taking now 4 here. 3 4 are 12 minus 12, 0 0 by 4 is 0. So our next value will be 0. Okay. Then I am taking here 2. Okay. So 12 minus 3 2s are 6. 12 minus 6 is 6 by 4. If you cancel it by 4, 4 ones are 4 and 4 5s are 20. 1.5 will come. And I am taking a negative value also, so that I am taking minus 2 in place of x. So 12 minus 3 minus 2 will be 6 by 4. That will become 18 by 4. I am cancelling it. It will become 4.5. Now that's how 4 solution we got for the equation, by keeping different value of x, okay, and solving it. Now, graph we are making. How to make the graph? Let's understand that. We all have learned graph. See, in graph there are 2 axes, x-axis and y-axis, horizontal and vertical axis. X-axis also called abscissa, y-axis called coordinate. When we learn coordinate geometry, we will learn it better. Okay. But for now, you just need to remember that this is our the 2 numbers lines. Okay, 0 is at the middle. Once you are moving on ahead, that 1, 2 positive numbers you can get. Okay, this is our plus x-axis. Once you move behind on the left, you get negative numbers in sequence. This is our minus x-axis. Once you move above, you will get positive number. This is a positive y-axis, and if you go down, there are negative numbers here. This is our minus y-axis. Now see, x0, y3. x0 is at the middle, y3 is here. They will meet here. So this is your first point, 0, 3. Then 4 0. X is having 4. Y0 on the same line, because this is for the y. If you move above, the value increases. If you move below, the value decreases. On this axis, on x-axis, y is 0. So that point is denoting 4, 0. Okay. Next is 2 and 1.5. x2 and y 1.5. I am taking it a line at the middle. So there will be the crossing point for 2 and 1.5. This I am taking. And the last point is minus 2, 4.5. This is the minus 2 and this is the 4.5 above it. Okay. So you can see these all 4 points will come along on the line. This is very important that the point should be come in the line, because in linear equation the graph for the linear equation is always a line, and for a line you need several points which comes in on the same line. Okay. So since these points are coming in a line, I am just joining them together and extended it on both sides so that this kind of linear equation will form. Okay. This is our this line is showing representing our linear equation. What was the equation? Is 3x plus 4y equal to 12. I can write this scale also because it is countable in the examination also. On x-axis we took 1 centimeter as 1 unit, and on y-axis also we took 1 centimeter as 1 unit. So that's how you can represent the equation on the graph. In graph it will be a bit easier because the lines can be given properly. Here I have did some of the marginal errors because I don't have that much big scale to draw this. But if you can use the graph paper, this equation representation will be proper for that. Okay, so that's how you can show a linear equation in two variable. In next video we will discuss about what problems of linear equation two variables, how to form a linear equation, and most probably we will get a practical for that also. Till then, stay safe, stay blessed, and keep yourself involved in studies.